Xeno fam, what's going on? I'm Rob Richards, your strength and conditioning coach, and boy do I have an awesome workout for you today. This one is all about the biceps and triceps. We are going to get the gun show out today. 6 exercises, 2 exercises performed back to back for 2 sets, 30 seconds a piece. Listen, a comfort zone is a dangerous place to be. We become stagnated, bored, and we start to fail any results and improvements. So it's my job to get you comfortable outside of your comfort zone. Are you with me? Listen, you're gonna have a great day, but first, we need to get a great workout in. So with that being said, let's head over to our bench and get things moving. Here we are, 6 exercises, back to back, triceps, biceps, triceps, biceps, triceps, biceps. You're gonna feel the burn today. I want you to stay with me on this one. First exercise, bench dips. Great one for the back of the arms. 30 seconds or thereabouts. Let's get to it. Now for this, we want to keep our hips close to the back of the bench. So if you look at my arms, 90-degree bend at the elbow, but I'm not allowing my elbows to go any higher than my shoulders. We still want to keep good form and technique with these. Exhale as you push up, and make sure your butt isn't touching the floor. We need to keep resistance in the muscle. So if we sit down, we take away resistance. If you need to take a short rest, do so. But remember what I said, comfort zone. We're gonna push yourself outside of that. Work through, feeling that burn. This is all part of the process. Let's go, 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. My arms are starting to wake up already. We're gonna keep that going. Check this out, 30-pound resistance bands, you have the option of going down to 15 or pushing up to 50. We're gonna lock these in on our back hook, click it in like so. I'm gonna loop it through this one and attach the handle. This is a really great setup, great feature of our Xeno Gym bench to allow us to make use of the full length of the band. We're gonna move on to biceps. And the great thing is we'll keep this set up to go back to our triceps before coming back to our second set. So we're gonna sit down at the end of the bench, keep the knees soft, torso upright, palms facing upright. And I want you to do this. Position your elbows up against the inside of your knees. This gives us a great fixed point to then work around our biceps. Fantastic exercise on this one. Creates separation, tone between our front and back of the arm. This, guys, I know this is what we want. This is what I wanted. This is what got me started in this whole fitness game. And it's knowing how to do exercises like this, performing them with proper technique, good form, is gonna help get you there. 30 seconds apiece. Don't rush these. We're counting our reps, but I want you to make sure every rep counts, not simply just rep 1, 2, 3. So make sure you're connected with the movement. 10 more seconds. As you start to feel that burn, the muscles, the energy as well, this is when the workout for you really starts. So whether you got music on, you're working out with someone, or you're just working out alone, that is the time to really lock down, make sure that you're working on you. Exercise 1 and 2, but we're gonna go immediately into that next one. I'm gonna switch this one up. We can go into those bench dips, but we can do a version of a push-up. So elbows come down and extend. We're basically pushing up, but we're not taking our elbows out. Good for the chest, working the triceps from another angle. And that's key to getting great arms. Variation, angles, and always changing 1 or 2 factors. That could be tempo, time, resistance. Don't make your workouts become boring by repeating the same thing over and over. That's insane. I tell you what's insane, the burn I'm getting in my arms already. Look, body weight, no extra weight. If you need to take a little rest, do so, or change one of the variations. Take the elbows out a little bit, drop down on your knees. Whatever you need to do to keep going, don't take that foot off the gas. I say we've got about 5 more left here. 4, 3, I'm gonna step it up. Full length, 2, 1. Straight into that last one. Back on the floor, elbows positioned. You can keep the arms at the side as well, but by positioning them in, we're mimicking what's called a preacher curl. And this is a really great exercise because it allows us to focus on the short head of the bicep. Basically what that means is the nice little bulbous round part of the bicep is being affected when we have our elbows positioned in front of our body. So little tips like this that I'm going to be dropping throughout my programs that will help give you the power and the tools to start to build up your own programs and all of the wonderful exercises that you can do on the Xeno Gym bench. Okay, let's give it 5 more here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Just hold that squeeze for a split second. That is what we refer to as an isometric exercise. And we're going to be doing a lot of them within these programs. Exercises 1 and 2, check. We're going to move on 3 and 4. Once again, sticking with the triceps and the biceps. So let's take a second just to reposition our bands. We're going to move these around to the back of the bench. And whilst I do this, how many of you are working out on your own? I know I do. I train on my own. I do many of my workouts on my own. Don't be afraid of training alone. This is the time to commit to you. This is where we give time, focus, everything to being able to build ourselves up. You want to train so hard that the people that you know don't recognize you the next time they see you. Whether that's at the beach, family reunion, at work, give them a reason to question what you've been doing. It's right here, right now, is what you'll tell them. Okay, that's how quick we set up to our next one. We're gonna work between triceps and biceps. I'm gonna make use of the bar now. This is a lying arm extension, sometimes referred to as a skull crusher, because we're gonna be extending the bar over our head. But I'm gonna let you into a little secret, a little variation that's really gonna help work the triceps and take the bar away. So, extend. Normally, we would just lower the bar down like so, but I want to take the arms back about 30 degrees. There's that important word, tension, kept on the tricep. Keep the abdominals pulled in. You're gonna extend full length at the arm, and as you do, squeeze the tricep. With this, I want you to imagine that someone's got their hands around your arm and they're squeezing it. And you're gonna counteract that by tensing the muscles in the arms. I've said it before, I said it again, just doing the movement isn't enough. You've got to consciously engage and connect that muscle with every rep. And 30 seconds, that's enough time to condition, train that muscle. Next time around, we're going to be a little bit more fatigued. It's going to feel more challenging. Let's get 5 more here. 4, 3, 2, let's dig deep on this one. There we go. Ooh, no rest for the wicked. We're gonna go immediately into the next one, bicep. Now with this, I'm gonna keep one knee planted down, one leg out, firmly down on the bench. Arms slightly forwards again, so look, we can come back on the bench. Great one for the bicep. This is all about strength and conditioning, but also improving muscle tone as well. We're not bulking the arms, we're not growing them out. We're working with what you've already got, just making it better, stronger, and more functional. How are we doing, guys? Feeling this one? Is your heart beating? Taking in deeper breath, starting to sweat. These are all part of the components to getting a good workout. Scratch that, getting a great workout in. Just gone halfway. After all, these workouts are anything but mediocre. Who wants to be mediocre? We want to be exceptional. That means you got to put in the work. These workouts aren't going to be easy, but they're going to be worthwhile. Let's do 5 more. 5, 4, don't lose your form. 3, everything you've got. 2, hold. 1. Whew. Halfway point here. It's important we stay hydrated. Good water. Take sips, don't gulp. We want our heart rate to be elevated, but if you need to, take a few seconds, control your breathing. We've got one more set of each one. You know, for this one, instead of increasing the resistance, we're talking about different factors. We've got the pro bench here. We can easily take up our bench, drop it down to the top one. That's gonna increase the range of motion for the bands. Our movement stays the same, but we're gonna have to work just a little bit harder, step up our intensity. And go down, lift the bar up, keep a firm grip on the bar. We're not gonna rotate the bar, but we are gonna take the upper arms back. Keep them fixed, extend and flex at the elbow. And each repetition, focus on squeezing the muscles. Don't just count the rep. Make sure the muscles are working each and every rep. Now, whether you're using a timer to keep track of your rep or just doing as many reps as you can until the arms start to burn, you can't do any more, both are fine. It's the work that you do that's important. 10 more. 10. 9, there's that burn. We gotta stay working through it. 4 to go. Again, these are the reps that really count. Yes. Look, nobody jumps in a car, puts their foot down and gets up to top speed just like that. We gotta work through the gears. That's what we're doing here. With our muscles, we're working through the gears to get up to our top level, our intensity, and reach our threshold. Oh, where are we? Set number 2, bicep. Let's get it done. Elbow slightly forward. Look, I've got a fairly loose grip. I'm not overly gripping. I don't want to waste strength and effort by over gripping, using up that forearm and grip strength. I want all that work, the effort to be transferred to the bicep. We're not multitasking here. We're focusing on one muscle, the biceps. So what we need to do, gets our full and undivided attention, which means each and every rep needs to be perfect. That pump is crazy. Look, no free weights, machines, dumbbells. Look at what we're doing, resistance band and the bench. Getting a crazy pump. 4 to go. 2. Stay with me on this one. Hold, squeeze, and lower back down. Wow. 2 exercises left. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take that bench back up, switch off the bars for the handles. We're gonna keep these transition times quick. Like I said, if we're not using heavy weights, we're gonna keep the intensity up by keeping our recovery times short. So don't be looking at what we're doing here and thinking, yeah, but am I really gonna see a difference? Yes, you are. If you put in the work, I guarantee you're gonna see the result. But you gotta be willing to put in the work. We're here, we've got everything in place. How much do you wanna commit? That's the question that you gotta ask yourself. Tricep, kick back. So look, we're using the bench, one leg kicked out. We're gonna raise our elbow up towards our waist. This one's gonna be challenging. Let's get it done. Extend the arm back, squeeze the tricep. And the key here is to keep the upper arm in that fixed position. Continue to work through that tricep. Look, the arms are more than just for show. We use them in so many ways that we don't even realize. We're not just making them look good, we're improving their muscular endurance, their conditioning. These workouts are just as much about functionality as they are about getting good bicep separation, good definition and tone. Here we go. Time to focus, lock it in. stay with me on this, 10 more. If I'm working and sweating, I know you guys are. We're in this together. 5 to go. These workouts are not easy. They're not meant to be easy. They're meant to get you out of your comfort zone. Last one coming up. This is no joke. These bands, this configuration that we've got set up here, this is really making us work. Opposite arm. There it is. So again, keep that elbow pretty much in that fixed position. Start out hard. Keep that arm at full length. And as you really reach that muscular threshold, every rep is becoming more and more difficult. Don't lose your form. You can change something by coming a little bit closer, reducing the range that the band has to travel, and continue working. Again, just like in a car, we're gonna downshift and keep that top speed up. So we've got 5 more on this one. 4, 3, 2, 1. See that sweat? That's hard work, earned, true and real. We're putting in the work here, you're gonna get the result. 1 more bicep, then we're gonna go back to back. Now I gotta tell you, these workouts I love, not just because we're training arms, it's what we're doing. You're setting yourself up for the day ahead. Not just the day, the next few days. How much better do you feel after putting in a good workout than days that you don't? Right? We all do. Dopamine, serotonin, all of these natural hormones that our body releases when we work out. It's a free drug. It takes us from here, way up there. So 15, 20 minutes, make sure you're putting in the work. Sure, you might question why you're doing this. Let a few bad words out, let it all out. Because after those 20 minutes, and you look at yourself in the mirror, you're gonna be thanking yourself that you did that. Exercise number 6, set number 1. This is a seated band curl, working our bicep. A little bit more focused on this one. Got an incline. We've got our 15-pound bands looped. Getting a really focused pump in the bicep. And look, taking it through its full range of motion. So, opening the arm all the way out. We've still got tension on the bicep. 30 seconds apiece. I know it might seem a lifetime. Just remember, those 30 seconds, triceps and bicep, once over, twice, that's that done. 24 hours a day, we're working out at most 30 minutes. That gives you 23 hours and 30 minutes left to make the most of your day. So, put in that work, get the result. You'll thank yourself later. You can thank me later too. We got 1 more set left. Refocus the mind. Clear yourself of every other thought, sound, distraction. Let's lock into what we're doing right now. Tricep kickback. I'm gonna keep the same band on the back, so just a quick switch over there of the handles. And another way that we could do this, instead of holding the handle, just move that handle down, hold it like we would a rope. That changes our grip as well, from an overhand to a neutral. All of these slight variations will build up for a much more colorful, brighter picture. And that picture's you, whether it's a few weeks from now, a few months, 6 months, a year, it all counts. Put in the work now, get the results later. We're still sticking with 30 seconds, but we're almost there. 1 more tricep, arms left, that's it. So give it everything you've got, but don't rush. Quality over quantity here. Good form, great technique. Make these exercises work for you. 2 more. Man, I love working out. That sweat, the heart rate, you know, it reminds me of something else when you get all hot and sweaty and the heart rate starts to get up. But for the body and the mind, no different. Those same hormones get released. So whether you're getting enough action in the bedroom or you're making it count for you in the gym here, the results kind of feel the same as far as the brain's concerned. So let's get to that level. Lock in the form, focus on your technique. Think about how you're going to be looking over the next few weeks and months. It takes about 3 weeks for a habit to form. Once you're at that point, it's like a slow wood-burning fire. Flames are going to start to fan. Fire's going to spread. You're going to see results much quicker. All right, 5 more left. Then we've got bicep. 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Sometimes I need a second just to ground myself again. Remind myself why I'm doing these workouts. These workouts are to better me. They're for no one else. They're not for more likes on the Instagram, more hits on social media. They're for you. When you look in the mirror, the body that you live in, you've only got one body. Let's take care of it. And we're not just taking care of it, we're optimizing it. Here we are, last exercise, bicep curls. I want to do one thing. We're going to keep the same bands on there. We're going to bring our bench all the way up, which positions us a little bit more forward. Bring the handles back and let's keep our energy high on this one. Remember at the beginning, good workout leads to a great day ahead. Let's win that day. 30 seconds, final one. Oh boy, I'm feeling that. Get about 15 or 20 reps in. We're doing 2 sets each, 6 exercises, 12 sets. That's a lot of work just on the arms. And in what, 15 minutes or so? You can't beat that. About halfway. Let's stay strong here. Guys, I wanted to give me 5 more reps. Let's go, I'm gonna motivate you on these. 3, put in the work. 2, pump it and hold this one. Last rep, hold, squeeze in that position for 3 seconds. 2, 1. That's your workout done. You see what I mean? See how much better you feel? Listen, well done. These workouts, I keep saying they're not easy because they're not. Put the work in, make it count, go on and enjoy the rest of your day. Guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for participating. I'll catch you back here soon for another strength and conditioning workout on the Zeno Gym bench. Take care, guys.